this shit. Let's do this shit.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Oh shit, we're back here again. These walls.
Okay.
Linda. Ew.
Bad dream?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
It's kind of true, though.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it. She's gonna have to pay up.
It's interesting, though.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, Director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I'm good.
I think I'm good here.
Your loss.
So, murder mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy?
Years back, there was this killer. Frankstone. Used to mutilate his victims. At the old cedar.
Well, thank you for cutting off that dialogue. I think that was something interesting she was saying. But then it just goes and does that. That's fucking nice. Okay, let's just not read that at all.
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like, do you think she isn't gonna follow through on her, offers?
Yeah, don't we?
Speaking from experience, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
Why?
Talk is cheap.
Talk is not expensive. But there is something that is quite interesting.
You guys might want to come take a look at this.
Ah, we'll take a look at this. Let's go. It's a lock boil. Let's go. I know it's locked, so... Was it this way, did he go? Oh, I went this way.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself?
Okay. Never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place. You should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
Cause it's cool as hell.
We might as well take a look around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
It would, like... You're not wrong. Alright.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
This motherfucker.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I think yours came out your
I
arse,
don't
lad.
suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Oh, fuck him. See
Cool
this?
statue. Missing a piece, though.
It's like a knockoff Leatherface.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Probably is that.
Sensationalist
evil.
trash.
Alright.
Sam Green took down Frankstone. I could write a better book than this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wrong. Sam Green did take down Frankstone. Frankstoner. Face of evil. Really interesting. It's
Looks
locked.
like it opens with a key.
That's funny because 2 things were locked, but oh shit. It's one of these things again. Haven't found much like, but let's see what's out there. Oh, it's this. Okay, let's go.
Augustine has a, unique collection. I've never
She
seen anything
does.
like this stuff. I'm not getting through that.
She's quite a strange Augustine. As if...
Whoa.
Oh,
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
it's quite a... I wanna have a look at... Yeah, exactly. Let's see this. Talk to Maddie. Yeah, I was gonna see. Oh, Maddie. I got some interesting facts.
And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way. You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
If someone else did find out this deal is going down, they might be after the film strips.
Healthy competition does make for better offers.
My guess is that if they're all dressed in black and prowling around the place like a thief, they're not here to make an offer.
Maybe they just want to make a dramatic entrance.
Should we tell Augustine? They might be dangerous.
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
No fucking ways. You gotta be fucking with me. The Phantom of the Cedar. I didn't even read.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No. Tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frankstone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
I can't take all the credit. I had a little help from my assistant.
It was nothing.
Hey, modesty-free zone. I think I would have given up about 8 dozen times if this guy hadn't been there to cheer me on.
Just doing my job.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
If I'm gonna sneak you back in there, you better make it good.
He gets it.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like,
My bad.
a little too excited about everything that happened?
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris,
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. Then I'm gonna go make this thing. Any way I have to.
She is fucking... You know what? In a way, I kind of agree with him. It's the fuck.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for frankstone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with frankstone.
unless sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Stone.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
No projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't want to talk about it. Well, of course I was there. I'm the watcherman. I'm the what?
Because he was an alcoholic.
Boy Merlin. Such a good
Yeah.
boy. We were just minding our...
Oracle of the universe. What
Frank
the...
Stone was there all along now, wasn't he? And we tried to find him, but that baby... Yeah, that little
An
crying little baby.
omniverse? Far out.
Like I told the sheriff, that's right. The sheriff and me, we're heroes. Huh? Don't you know that? Don't you know
I
anything
don't.
about that? Get out of
Poor old Mr. Hall. My dad told me he helped him stop Frank Stone, but he was such a drunk, he couldn't get his story straight. And old Sheriff Cusick swooped in and took all the credit.
Damn.
Holt disappeared a few months later. Probably passed out in the riverbed and got washed out to sea.
I think there's still something in here.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
It's quite interesting. Oh, never mind, that's it. Alright then, okay. Let's go on. Bro, what am I doing? This is... Right there, let's have a look. Is that the most page you can actually... Right, okay. This is what it says though. Let's see. It says this, okay. It says physical fitness alone cannot provide one with true equilibrium. To achieve this high state of consciousness, it is necessary to still one's soul and reach the deeper tranquility required for the shamanic meditations to truly take effect only by first embracing introspection and the infinite nature of possibility. May we ascend our limited selves, a process that begins with learning to appreciate the infinite potential in all things, first in a conceptual sense and then literally. For those of us sleepy towns, what's that? It says this for those of us from sleepy towns, I cannot say 'cause I don't know what that word says. Any sort of magical quality to them may be difficult at first, but it is entirely possible through deep meditation. It was through my own practices learned from my journeys through the American interior that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very, I don't know, much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached. So that's what it says on the right. I was actually reading it on the book. So let's turn this page. It says this. With each new sight I was left pondering the many paths and turning points that the people of the Cedar Hills had taken to deviate from all those I knew so well, and of all the people there was one whose fate I needed to know more than any other myself, yet the vision I saw as I passed through the entrance of my home shocked me to the bone. Here I was, poor, starving, destitute, no better than a beast. I let the pity pass, however. My philosophic learnings enabled me to realize that this glimpse of another destiny simply reflected how my life would have been had I not achieved enlightenment. I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation, and while we meet each other have only infinite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations to the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some. There you go. That's the Oracle of the Universe. Oh, wait. Oracle of the Omniverse, that's the one. Bro, get off this thing. Bro. What's it doing, man? Bro, you know when I exactly click off it? Bro, I have to actually open it up. It's wild, because I'm like literally trying to like click off it and it's not like letting us click, bro. Alright. Alright, let's go. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Bro, I can't even... What the fuck is going on with this game? Let's go. Right, I'm getting off this shit. Bro, what the fuck? It's a book. Get the fuck off. Like, bro. Let's go. Alright, come on. Right, I'm out of here, like. Let's go. Let's go then. Bro, I can't... Bro, what the fuck is it doing? Bro, right, you know what, okay? If it does it one more time, bro, I'm just gonna have to reset it. Let's go, come on. Alright. Let's go then. I'm done with it. I'm out. Finally. I got stuck in a loop. Fuck, man. I think I might have like malfunctioned. Alright, let's go. Linda. I need to drink me.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Right, let's go. Don't be worried about fucking Robert.
Her whole obsession with Frankstone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know,
Cedar
those victims
Hills.
could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
Let's see. I want to see it.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Pardon me. Let's go then.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
It's very supportive of you. Thanks, Robert. I mean, Jaime. Sorry. Forgot which one of you is the supportive one.
That was mean. You're mean.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of
This
thing.
bitch is
Let's go.
fucking
Time is
crackers.
money. Let's make a movie.
She is fucking nuts, I tell you. Holy shit, here comes Rockstar Bonnie on the motherfucking case. And the Scuba Gang has left her
Now,
fucking
what were
scene.
you little ding-dongs working on?
You do
Oh.
not want to know, punk rock.
Interesting.
Right, oh, we're back in the manor. Yeah, we are. Yes, we are. We are back in the manor. We are back in the manor. No, we're not back in the manor. I was talking shit. We are not back in the fucking manor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Oh, the fucking mill.
There it is.
The
See
fucking
the
mill.
creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
You know what, right? If it weren't for...
We don't have to do
Shit.
this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
If it weren't for games like Until Dawn, we wouldn't have games like these.
Alright. This way.
Oh no, I wouldn't say Until Dawn. Like, you know, like Telltales type of games, and like those loads of, like, man, like Heavy Rain and all that stuff. Like Until Dawn was a good one though. Like really, Heavy Rain was a good one.
I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frankstone actually killed people.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
We'll go through the one cross.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey,
Pardon me.
I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm pleased we didn't have like fucking cross
Your dad
quick
really
time
patrols
event.
the mill every single night?
Ever
Don't
since
know
I
what
can
to call
remember.
it.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
She's
I
a
remember he
quick
didn't
one,
want
huh?
to be
Ain't
interviewed
she?
for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary.
Very quick one.
It had a cool title though.
Nope, no time to chat. It's time to continue. No time to chat. Oh, she's getting suspicious. Suspicious. This motherfucker is getting suspicious.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from
The
a Stone.
fuck she doing?
Damn.
Damn, Linda. She
I mean,
freaked me
it
out
could
there.
make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, come on. There we go. Practice. Do you want us to do then? Climb. Let's do this shit then.
Chris Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frankstone. And Gravity.
Look at this shit. It's still here, look at this. Oh shit, never mind. Found a middle finger. 5 of 12, wow. Looks like I missed a tiny bit. Let's go down here, let's jump up and start some... What the fuck, how? The fuck?
Made
The
it.
fuck, you just teleport?
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
What do you think we're gonna find inside?
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
Always be prepared.
Just fucking nut of this Chris or something. Man. Bro, the horror ones are the best ones though, like, I love these horror ones.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. I got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night. Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn.
I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the middle.
That was wild.
The furnace chamber, actually.
That's cool.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Hmm.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Let's go.
Gotta love a scenic
Bro,
route.
I'm literally
Any
holding the
major
wrong
plans
buttons.
for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
I think this is it. Up
Yep.
there.
Let's go then. I'm ready, mate. Bro, this fucking game, I'm really enjoying this so far. Like, it's, I don't know. This is it from the creators of Dead by Daylight, though. Like, bro, they could make some serious fucking good shit. Like some good stories.
Thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
Come on, people! No more
But
standing
she
around
is
flapping our yak
fucking-
sacks. One more scene and we're done.
I don't know how she's so energetic with this shit. Like, she's like proper.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
That's cool then.
I think we still have one more scene left to go before we're officially wrapped.
Wait, what's the last scene?
Right, yeah. Linda pitched shooting a scene that would flesh out our backstories.
Adding a little flesh, huh? Yeah, I think we could work with that.
But you're playing brother and sister.
Come on. With our chemistry? Nobody's gonna buy that.
Where are you thinking we'd shoot the new scene?
I do have a place in mind, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's the furnace chamber, right?
What do you guys think?
I say we do it.
Sounds good.
You know what? There is something with Linda though. Like, can't place your finger.
Huh?
Spooky, but
Yo. You coming?
interesting.
Yeah. Be right there.
Did you see something?
No. It was nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of spooked.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing, right. Except Jaime saw a ghost back there.
Okay, I'm not 5. I don't believe in ghosts.
You will.
Ah, get off me! Get off me!
Gotcha.
Not cool, Bonnie!
Disagree.
Not cool! What are you doing here?
I'm part of the crew.
We don't need any help.
Then I'll just hang out and stay out of your way.
This is a closed set.
Apparently not.
Jaime!
Bonnie, I really think you should be helping Dad at home right now. You've got a lot on your plate, you know? And
that's all I'm good for?
no. I mean, that, Linda?
Whatever. I don't care if she tags along.
Okay, cool. I'll be totally invisible. Just act like I'm not even here. Actually, scratch that. Act like I am here, but like invisible, but you still know I'm here, and you're not gonna get up to any funny business, because that's just gross, okay? Don't do it. Well, okay, are we just gonna stand around, or are we gonna make a movie? Time is money,
We're
right?
gonna make a
Just
fucking movie.
make sure you don't get in the way. We've still got a lot to do, and I don't work well with distractions on my set.
I think you mean our set.
Alright then. So Linda. Find the door to the furnace chamber, Linda. Find the fucking door. Bonnie just needs a cig. Just light one up.
You okay?
No,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm perfect.
It's just... This is right where my dad came face to face with Frank Stone.
Alright then.
I always had a mental picture of it, but now that I'm actually seeing it with my own eyes, I don't know, it's different.
Right. I'm going off, so see yous, and